Hello dreamers, this is Waking Nomad, and this is the video lecture on dream battling. Alright, firstly, you need to know there are basic types, four basic types of entities that you will encounter in your dream battles, and they all must be fought in different ways to defeat them. The most common one that you are aware of right now is probably the dream character. A dream character is a manifestation of your own imagination. So if you can just stop thinking about them, they won't exist anymore. They'll just dissipate like any thought. You think about something else and they're gone. Sometimes that can be hard to do, like getting a catchy song out of your head. So you might want to kill them. You might want to point a sword at their throat after defeating them in a duel. You might want to absorb them into your body, or eat them, or hug them, or love them, because they're all an aspect of you, so you should love yourself. It's a good thing to do. Those are different ways you can defeat dream characters. Another common enemy that many dreamers are not aware of are parasites. These are creatures that live on the dream and astral planes, dream parasites and astral parasites, and they're non-sentient. They're like bacteria and viruses. In my experience, there are external ones and internal parasites. External parasites stick to your dream body. They're usually floating somewhere in outer space or anywhere in wormholes leaving Earth. What they do is they just stick to you, stick to the outside of your dream body, and starts feeding off your dream energy. What you can do to get rid of them is spin, or just use armor as a defense. Fly in a spaceship, fly in a Merkaba is really good because the centrifugal force of the spinning pyramids will spin them off. If you have them on you, besides spinning, you can use fire and engulf yourself in violet or orange flame. That will help burn them off. And there are internal parasites. A lot of times they are related to negative emotions and will feed off those emotions and will try to make you feel that way. In a sense, it's like releasing a hormone in your dream body to make you feel rage or depression, and then you become enraged and it feeds off that rage, or you become depressed and it feeds off that depression. So you can remove those through like dream surgery, or someone doing a healing on you, or just reaching into your own dream body and yanking it out of yourself. But what's important is to try and become happy, because then those parasites won't be able to get inside you and infect you if you're happy, because they only feed off like sadness and anger. Alright, thirdly are we went over dream characters, parasites. Another type of entity you may encounter is another dreamer. And frequently when two dreamers encounter each other in a shared dream that don't believe in shared dreaming, that believe that all people in dreams are manifestations of their imagination, or that don't understand the dream plane theory, will say, "This is my dream," and the other one will say, "No, this is my dream. You get out of my dream." Well, it's it's neither one's dream. You're both in a dream together, but you know you're both on the earth, but it's not your earth or the other person's earth. So the way you a tactic for defeating other dreamers is using attention, and if they can get you to draw attention to them, you're giving them your energy, so you're weakening yourself. But at the same time, you have to pay attention to them and be aware of them, because they're not going to go away if you ignore them. So you have to do this kind of weird pay attention, don't pay attention thing simultaneously. Don't get sucked in to, for example, right now you're like staring at my fist. You can't help it because it's so big. It's not really big, but I'm just moving it towards you. Now if someone in a dream morphs and makes their fist really big, like, "I'm gonna punch you," and then you look at their fist and you're like, "Ah," and then what happens is you get hit because you're just focusing on their fist. So in that instance, you would ignore their fist and you kick them in the face, or shoot a fireball into their eyes, or whatever. To get them out of the dream that you're in, the best thing to do is to make a portal, grab them, swing them around in a circle using centrifugal force, and toss them into the portal, like Mario does with Bowser in the Mario 64. Fourthly, there are other sentient beings which are not dreamers from Earth. They could be dreamers from other universes, parallel universes, other dimensions, whatever you want to call it. Maybe they only live on the dream plane. Maybe they only live on the astral plane. But the energy attention thing doesn't really seem to have any effect. So you just have to kick their fucking ass. You just have to kick their fucking ass. You will learn in from your dream guide more advanced dream combat, but and dream skills. But if they're really pestering you, the best way to defeat them is to cut their dream body up, slice it up, like blow it up, smash it into a million bits, open up 1,000 portals and send each piece into a different portal. That's never final, because our dream bodies are eternal, but they're going to have to piece themselves back together, and it'll take a long time before they do that, and they can come and fight you again. It's not easy to do, but you can do it. And until you get to that point, just keep fighting them the best way you know how, with all the skills that you have learned. Sometimes even loving them works too. Giving them a hug. Maybe they're infected with parasites themselves and they need healing. That's another way you might be able to defeat them. But I suggest attacking first. That's just my opinion. Peace! And always remember, this is a dream. Aloha.